right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Well, they say everybody loses in mixed martial arts. I guess everybody except the Eagle, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Impossibly difficult to get this guy off of you once he takes you down. How do you prevent that from happening is the question for the opponent tonight. Trying to establish that jab once again. Lands the kick to the body there. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into it.
Big double leg, double change.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape, or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Right.
Inside leg kick is there. Man, this is crazy, DC. These fighters are not trying to just touch each other. They're trying to put each other out with every shot.
John, with every shot, these guys are trying to end the fight. What a start. Oh, that's big.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Great body kick there.
Until he blocks it, you better keep throwing those body kicks.
Nice crack there.
Real sneaky body kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get his damage off, move the half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. If you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. You build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
Misses again with a right punch. Circling towards the left now. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, so an early lead for him here tonight. He came out aggressively, and that decision has certainly paid off. Good start to round one.
Nice leg kick. Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you.
Oh, he landed that knee to the midsection. Gotta think his opponent's gonna feel that one in the morning.
And he's gonna continue to throw that strike because he knows that his opponent can't take many of them.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance.
Nice straight punch there. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Oh,
great timing on that double leg.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here.
Big right hook there by the champ. Big ground and pound.
Attempting a choke now.
That darn choke is tight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. This is a good round of fighting. Very close.
Big breath, big breath. Slow that heart rate down. Everything you're throwing is working, okay? Everything. Let's stay heavy on.
All right, well, the crowd enjoyed those 5 minutes. DC, take us through some of the highlights from that previous round.
Face punching at its best. He loaded it up, he threw it straight, he threw it long, and over, that punch found the target. It allowed him to really dictate the pace of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, DC, here we go with our next round, and we'll see if he can pick up where he left off. High volume of strikes landed in the previous round.
High volume of strikes landed. He was able to be accurate, but also very, very active in his approach to the start of this fight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Not going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him now.
Absolutely, he is comfortable, he is home when he's in on a single leg.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on it.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Nurmagomedov's back to the side control now.
He needs to try to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, that looks tight. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. Got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
Checks the leg kick. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Connects now with the 1-2. Well, just exhausting watching some of these takedown attempts. He's unable to get it there.
And he's attempting them over and over again. How long before he gets discouraged and accepts that this is going to be a stand-up fight? Oh, inside kick.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. He worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Rips the body there.
Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Nice job offensively as the strike lands clean. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA, gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, you can see. Well, as my favorite rap group Onyx would say, stick and move, right? Beautiful slip off the center line there.
Yeah, what a great job. And it doesn't take much to avoid a punch.
Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Nurmagomedov.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Under a minute to go.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
Khabib's in half guard. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Oh, damage done, bleeding from his cheek now. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent, but this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, next round is underway. You know these are 2 of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these 2 guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. Gets the single leg takedown. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
On point with that jab today.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Nurmagomedov gets caught with that punch. All right, so a high-amplitude double-leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job. And there you go, again, half guard.
Oh, that's got to be discouraging as he gets right back up again. Hook in the clinch there is good by Nurmagomedov. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Nurmagomedov gets another takedown. He's one of the better takedown artists in this featherweight division. Under 3 minutes to go in our 3rd round. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Oh, great submission defense. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are gonna have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard now.
Getting them out here. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Beautiful transition. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transition. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. All right, side control now. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
That was nice.
Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you gotta shove that knee, John.
Final seconds of round 3. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Nurmagomedov. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Nice work. You really pushed the pace that round. Excellent wrestling. I love your ground control. This round, we're going to do this.
All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Hammer fist here by Nurmagomedov.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it.
Khabib's going for a choke here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he is giving himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
And another strike block there, so a good job keeping his hands up. Obviously, they are up to protect that cut. The takedown is not there. jab by Nurmagomedov. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. All right, so once more, he takes the fight to the ground. That was his game plan, exactly what he planned on doing coming into the fight. So far, so good.
So far, so good. There's no reason to be disappointed. He does a fantastic job of entering, and once he gets to the takedowns, he does a great job of securing top position and really getting damage off on his opponent.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Doing work with the jab.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connected with a barrage of punches.
The high kick lands.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shot. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up. Drives himself into the guy to try and secure a takedown. Truly, truly high-level striking mixed with unbelievable wrestling. Heavy body kick lands. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to his position. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, nice.
"15 seconds. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books.
Great job. We dominated that last round. We want to keep that going. Let's get this fight to the ground as soon as possible. Get that down.
All right, so there's the horn. Let us now look back at some of the action in that round, DC, and he had his takedown game going early and often.
Yeah, he had it going great. I mean, he did a great job of finding his entries, rushing to his finishes before his opponent could react and defend him. He should be very proud of the work he did over the course of that last round.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
5th and final round. All right, we'll see how it goes here in this round. He had a big effort there in round 1. Really had the wrestling on full display.
John, if he was looking to come out here, secure takedowns, to feel good about the way things were going, he gets an A on his report card. Because takedown after takedown was secured, top position was secured, and as you watch that clock start to go up to the top of the field, him and his team are ecstatic. Because they know when they're on top, when they're secured takedowns, they're winning.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Hook lands. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
If head movement wasn't important early, it's very important now because that cut has gotten a lot worse.
You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. And the takedown attempt, but he does not land it. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position come in here and try to stop this fight.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. What a fight, what a display of physical and mental toughness on both sides. I'm not sure who's more injured, but they're both hurting for sure.
Yeah, John, they're both beat up, but I think that is the key. The mental is what's gonna allow you to get your hand raised in this fight. This will not be easy. You're gonna have to go to some dark places whenever you're in front of a guy that is as good as you in every aspect of fighting.
All right, late in the fight now, he needs a finish or he's going to lose this fight tonight. We'll see if he goes for it.
I mean, he's got to pull out all the stops. There is no more strategy. There is no more time to try to set up a punch. You got to just start letting everything fly.
Pretty good straight punch there by Nurmagomedov.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Great job fighting behind the limb. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body? His opponent will likely continue to attack.
Come on, buddy. Keep your hands up. Let's go.
Body shot now, but it's turned back by Nurmagomedov. Oh, the high kick lands. Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Nurmagomedov. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, here we go with the final minute of what has been unquestionably the fight of the night, back and forth on both sides, and referee has thought about stopping things. I'm glad he stayed out.
Yeah, I'm glad that he didn't put himself in this fight. We needed to see this one to completion, or as long as we have gotten to see the fight. There have been some bleak moments for both. Both of these guys are covered in blood. Both of these guys have been battered and bruised, but neither one of them lost the desire to fight. It's been so fun to watch. I cannot wait for this last minute.
15 seconds to go.
Use that wrist control.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 39-46, 50-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed. Not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that